Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Ducks will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Coming after it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Return is tackled down at the 34, and your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
Yeah, so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then the play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to run it. Oh, there's the ball. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. The give on 4th down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. From that spot on the field, it almost takes the decision out of there. You almost have to go for it.
Well, you think about what punting gives you. Punting, you could end up with 15, 20 yards. That would be awful. So you have to go for it. Put your offense on the field. Listen, this is the situations where you trust your offense. If you want to score a lot of points and you want to listen to analytics, you absolutely go for this.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. The defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Oregon! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. That last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency now.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kessler. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. At the 45 on his way. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Oklahoma! How about this? These guys are going for 2. They'll run it. He's in there. 2-point conversion is good, and they're down by just 1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got his man quickly. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 9, Oklahoma 8.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to pass. It's Ruiz. He's got the back in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Just beautiful. And that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously, not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this. Way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking off. From the gun on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
2nd down coming up. Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Running back goes in motion. Back to throw, it's Ruiz. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll try to do it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. Now improvising. Escapes trouble. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Showing off the arms. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
3rd down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number, he has confidence in himself, goes and gets the first down.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll try it over the left side. Nice move to keep running. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Floating away. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. The snap sets up the throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air. It's Ruiz. They're trying to get to it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. They'll go with a direct snap. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Oregon 9, Oklahoma 8.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half. Lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
This is a 3rd and long. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Ducks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
Yeah, I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I'm trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude...
Hollow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a min. They put 1 min on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Using his feet, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Ruiz. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Wide out in motion. Snap it to the back. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. He'll take it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Back to throw, it's Ruiz. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon 15, Oklahoma.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive. Oh, look out! He's at the 40. The 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Running behind that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick release by the QB. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 15, Oklahoma 8.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. On to attempt the try.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, first down. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Using the quick game, the Ducks will keep this drive going. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling big guy down. Not easy to do.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback keeps it. Keeps it and gets the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. They'll try to get it in with the run.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. Chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash